The inquiry into the nature of the self delves into the very essence of our existence, prompting us to ponder the intricacies of identity, subjective experience, and consciousness. Yet, despite its profound importance, the question about the self is often left unasked or overlooked for more profane reasons. Why do we usually not care to ask about the nature of the self? In the grand tapestry of philosophical ponderings, Martin Heidegger, in his magnum opus, Being and Time, unravels this perplexing question with profound insights. Heidegger delves into the notion of fallenness, a state where we find ourselves immersed in the mundane rhythm of life, where our existence becomes almost transparent. It's like we're on autopilot, navigating life without truly contemplating its essence. We are wrapped in the cocoon of everydayness. It's that familiar territory we all inhabit, where the hustle and bustle of daily routines consume our attention. Think about it. The routine of waking up, grabbing breakfast, commuting, working, and hitting the hay, only to do it all over again. Within this routine, Heidegger identifies various threats that contribute to our obliviousness towards the nature of the self. One such threat is publicness. The public realm, the constant buzz of conversations, and what everyone else is up to. We live in a digital, fast-paced world which encourages us to keep moving forward, the constant pressure to stay busy, to keep up. How often do we pause to ponder if our actions stem from our true essence or merely from the collective dictates of society? Then, there's the realm of idle talk. This concept is not just about passing time with trivial chatters. It embodies a deeper notion, our tendency to engage in superficial, inconsequential discussions, rarely delving into profound questions that probe the depths of our being, all stemming from a sense of idle curiosity, which is not just casual fleeting interests, but a state of mind that distracts us from seeking deeper truths about ourselves. We're so absorbed in what's external that we neglect exploring the richness within. Distraction is a slight trickster that dances before our very eyes, diverting our gaze from the meaningful achievements we so ardently seek. It impedes our ability to chase after the rewards that truly matter. The allure of immediate gratification pulls us away from the long-term treasures awaiting our patient embrace. Our susceptibility to temptations becomes an invisible hurdle. The tantalizing allure of momentary gratifications tests the resilience of our resolve. It's that lingering temptation to indulge in immediate pleasures, the urge for that extra slice of cake, the impulse to splurge on unnecessary purchases that diverts us from our long-term goals. How often have we found ourselves ensnared by the call of indulgence, undermining our better judgment and leaving us in the web of our desires? The more we succumb to distraction, the more our self-control depletes. Our self-discipline is a finite resource, similar to a dwindling flame struggling against the gusts of winds. The very strength we rely upon to steer our actions might falter under the weight of constant distraction, leaving us vulnerable to our lower impulses. On the other hand, it might not be our lack of self-control, but our social conscientiousness that inhibits us from realizing ourselves. Heidegger coins the term they-self, which encapsulates our tendency to identify with them, society, the invisible everybody, turning us, basically, into nobody. Think about those moments when you act or think in a certain way because that's what everyone does, or that's how things are supposed to be. That's the they-self at play, guiding our actions without us even realizing it. We conform to societal norms, floating along. It is the human inclination towards comfort, the path of least resistance, that draws us into the realm of the familiar, away from the discomfort of self-examination. We are in the mode of unreflective acceptance, unconsciously adopting beliefs and behaviors, often without second-guessing them. In this process, we risk spiraling into a state of self-alienation, losing touch with our authentic selves to the degree that we might not even recognize ourselves, or even worse, carrying a mask that we believe is our face. Consider the intricate web of conformity, the societal expectations and group dynamics that shape our decisions. Group pressure, the gravitational force of collective influence, can divert an individual's path. Are we truly masters of our own fate? Or are we unwittingly swayed by the currents of societal norms? The conformist follows the dogma of what is common is moral. But do widespread norms automatically equate to ethical principles? Or do they merely serve as a consensus we've adopted without thoroughly examining their ethical implications? What is popular? What is truly right? Life presents an ongoing series of disguised opportunities, often concealed within crises, aiming to unveil the obscured facets of oneself. Yet, it remains our responsibility to extract meaning from these situations. But here lies the crux of Heidegger's message. To rise above this fallenness, to awaken from the slumber of routine, to question the norms, to challenge the they-self, and to embrace the courage to ask the profound questions about the nature of yourself. Now let's ponder for a moment. Do these aspects of fallenness resonate with you? Take a pause. Peel back the layers of everydayness. Are you submerged in the tide of routine? Do you get seduced by the whispers of idle talk? Who is wearing the mask?